Oh, my hair's wet. Okay, I didn't plan on filming a video today, but guess what I'm doing? Filming a video today. I have a 5 o'clock shadow, damn it. Honestly, yesterday, I was tried. I wasn't just tried, I was tested. I was annoyed. I am annoyed. What on earth? I am annoyed. Not just with my baby hairs, but with the people in my life. You know what? The people who are not in my life, but bring themselves into my life and insert themselves into my life when they don't need to be in my life. Anyway, hey bro. That was a very passive aggressive hey bro, but you know what? I'm upset. Honestly, my hair looks kind of good. Do you know what I mean? My skin's looking kind of good. People try me and my skin and my hair are like,
you know what? We are tougher than ever. We are clearer than ever. It's crystal clear now.
What? I can't even do this intro right. Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually so ugly and I'm actually so mad. So here's a story. I need to look good while I'm telling the story. Not that it's hard. You know those people who like, should I switch this so that you're not looking at this ugly little hair the whole time and we'll just do it like this? You know those people that like, they do something wrong to you. They mess you up. They have you all the way up. They're not your friends anymore. No, it has to be the side. You're just gonna have to look at this random long hair that just hangs down this whole time because this is like the side that this sits on. Those people who do something and it just like sets you off and you're like,
you know what? You're not for me. You don't need to be in my life. You don't have my best interests, and we are not friends. Well, we're not. It's friends.
I'm gonna put in the same effort that you put in because you don't reach out to me. I'm not reaching out to you. I'm not keeping up this friendship. I'm not keeping up this bond, this relationship. You just like stop and then you see your relationship and your friendship fizzle out. Literal fizzle out, fizzle rocks, pop rocks. It pops off. I'm gonna pop off right now. It's been like 3 months since I've spoken to this individual. What does this individual do? Reach out on social media just being like, hey, miss you. So you're just not going to acknowledge the fact that you were wrong in this situation and that you are the one who needs to apologize? Is that what we're not gonna do? We're just gonna pretend like nothing happened? So we're not gonna take accountability for our actions? You better become an accountant because you need to take accountability for your actions. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not doing this. So what did I do? I didn't reply. Why didn't I reply? One, I don't really reply to anyone. I'm a really bad replier. Like, I'm not a good texter, so I just won't reply to you. And I'll look at your message and just be like, right, I'm gonna reply, and then I don't. But anyway, I just didn't reply. And then, Toronto has like a shootout. My ex messages me, you know who you are, messages me and goes,
I was involved in a shootout.
So here I am, worried, ready to be like, oh my God, what hospital do I have to go to? I said, are you okay? Like, I'm in a panic. And what does he tell me?
It was awesome.
We can fight. We can fight. I'm all worried and you're going to message me being like,
it was a good time. It was cool. It was wild.
Well, I'll show you wild. You didn't die then, you're gonna die today. And then I come home. It's 8:30. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to make my dinner. I'm like, Indian bowl? Yeah. I pull up the street. This woman is in my driveway and I just like, I see my lawn and it's just like, there's just grass everywhere. Not like lawn grass, well there is lawn grass, but it's like the clippings, do you know what I mean? Hey, I need you to chill. I understand we're heated in this situation, Mr. Steve, but we need to chill. There's just like lawn clippings everywhere, okay? Why does everybody keep coming to me for saying lawn clippings? What are they called? Grass clippings? It's clippings, it's the little clip things, whatever. And I'm like, what is this vile woman doing? So Tuesdays are when I mow the lawn. This happened on Monday. My lawn isn't even crazy anymore because I do it every week. I'm the only young person on this like entire street. Everyone is like retired. So everyone literally sits outside all day like cleaning their sidewalk and mowing their lawn 67 times a week. I'm mowing mine once a week, like I'm exhausted. And that's not enough for her. I walk down the driveway and I go,
hi, what you doing?
First of all, smoking cigarettes, disgusting. That's so gross. Ashing her little cigarette on my driveway. You're lucky I didn't take your cigarette and ash you right on the nipple. That's weird. I feel like some weird people are into that. I've never even held a cigarette. They're literally so gross to me. She's like,
I was sick of looking at your disgusting lawn.
And I'm like,
Well, you made a mess. Like, let me know when you're done.
And she's like,
well, no, now that you're here now, you can clean it up.
and I was like,
Well, see, my lawnmower has a bag, so this doesn't happen to mine.
and she's like,
Well, you obviously don't use your lawnmower.
and I'm like,
Is this elderly woman trying to fight? Because, like...
and I'm trying to be nice, because I'm like, there's like 5 people here and then me. And she was like,
Everybody on this block talks about you and how your house is unkept. Just push the lawnmower back and forth in your little short shorts.
first of all, ma'am, you could never, in these short shorts, look this good in these short shorts, okay? You could never, okay, ma'am? You could never. I look amazing in my little short shorts, ma'am, so nice try. Try again. And her son's like weed whacking the lawn, so all I hear is like while I'm trying to yell and have this conversation with her. And she's like,
Nobody has moved into on this street for like 10 years and you move in and with your scary dog, people are afraid to walk by your house.
and I was like,
Good. So no one's gonna break in. You should be afraid to walk by my house.
meanwhile, she's standing like this, like sitting so far in that lower back, smoking like this, looking so disgusting. She probably didn't even have to like open her mouth to smoke. She just has to open her lips because she's missing like several teeth. So don't comment on my look when your look is busted, it's crusted, it's dusted. She's like talking about like my appearance, and let's be real, my appearance is excellent. Like I look really good. Maybe that's why she's so upset. Her hair looks dry and like it's like falling off. It's really bad to do that. I understand, like to be like, they commented on this, so I'm gonna comment on this back, but like, let me tell you, I literally don't care. For everybody who's like, that's not appropriate, literally you're not appropriate, get out of my comments. She was like,
Your lawn wasn't mowed for an entire month when you moved in.
and I was like,
That's because I didn't own a lawnmower. So when I got one, I mowed it. So you saw me in my short shorts mowing my lawn, which you will see again and again, ma'am, because like, I'm gonna be in a short short all summer. I might even stand in front of your house on the sidewalk in a short short, just like this.
and her sons are just standing there, first of all. I just wanted to rip her a new soul. Do you know what I mean? Like I wanted to just like tear her whole life apart. Because one, you trespassed on my lawn, on my property. You made a mess and like told me to clean it up. I couldn't like scream at her, do you know what I mean? Because I weighed my options. There was these like 4 giant men and then me. And I was like, obviously I'm not gonna cuss her out. And so she's like,
You can sweep it up.
and I was like,
Listen, girl, I don't own a broom.
and she's like,
Well, you can rake it.
and I was like,
Plot twist, like I also don't own a rake.
why don't I own a rake? Because my lawnmower has a bag. Unlike your prehistoric lawnmower, which you are making a mess with all over my house. So now my house looks worse because of you. My house looks like you. A mess. And she was like,
Well, I'll get you my broom.
and I was like this. Ugh. She gives me this broom, okay? This broom was made when she was born. You literally look at it and it's falling apart. I literally am like sweeping. I'm so mad.
You can just like put it behind the trailer when you're done.
And there's like grass all in the broom, so I like smack the broom on the floor. It breaks. Like the broom broke, like in half. The whole wooden thing just went, and then the stick fell. And I was like, and I cussed so loud in the middle of the road. I was so upset. Like, I already don't want to be doing this, okay? I have a massive mosquito bite on my neck. I have them on my ankles. I have them on my arms. So then I have to use my snow shovel to shovel all the grass off the road that she left there. It's literally been an hour and a half at this point. I go and I knock on her door and I'm like,
I broke your broom.
she goes in again about how like the neighbors all talk about me, okay? The one across the street is this sweet old man and he's so kind, but he talks to me like I'm an idiot and I'm not house smart. I don't know these things. So at least he is like,
Okay, honey, like, you gotta mow that lawn. Oh, you gotta trim those edges.
and he's like nice about it. This heifer comes in and she's just like smoking on my lawn being like, your lawn looks like crap. And so the guy next door, I know he doesn't like me. Like I'm aware. Like he's pretty clear about being like, you're an idiot. One day he knocked on my door and he was like, you know that your air conditioner cover's on? And I was like, what's that? He's like, I figured by the way you mow your lawn that you didn't know what that meant. So I was like, we're all very shady in this little town, aren't we? And I basically told her like,
If my lawn upsets you that much, like, you can come cut it for me. But I'm not cleaning up this mess, like, every single week when you do that, when I'm gonna do it anyway.
and she gives me this lecture again about how I need to do this twice a week. But I just literally couldn't believe when she was like, in your little short shorts. Who does she think she is? You could never fit in my little short shorts. You're mad about my lawn grooming? I'm mad about your grooming. Brush your teeth. Oh, neighbors, we all talk about you. As you should. I look amazing. You should be like, look at this cute, gorgina, little, beautiful human who's coming to spice up our block, because our block is old and crusty and dusty. Do you know what I mean? And instead she's sitting there like, I hate her. And I'm like, mind your business. But I couldn't yell at her, and I literally couldn't like be rude back, even though she was being so rude, because like her giant sons were there and they were like, you know, look like they could eat me. So I'm here to vent. Do you know what I mean? I'm venting to you. Ugh. So she's moving to Niagara Falls, so I will never have to speak to this vile, cigarette smelling, tooth missing ever again. I hope she literally falls off the whole Niagara Falls. I feel like what I should do now is I should just like recklessly mow my lawn. I should cause a scene. When I mow my lawn, I should be like half naked. I should wear like a thong and just mow my lawn in a thong and just be like, ah, yeah, and just be so extra. That's what I should do. I should be so dramatic, and she talks about like the curb appeal. I am curb appeal. I'm appealing. You know what's appealing? Me. What do you mean curb appeal? Curb your attitude. It's not to your standards. Your dental hygiene is not to my standards. Now I have to try to avoid her for the next 2 weeks. Every time I go outside, I'm gonna drive my car through her house. Okay, thanks for watching. You know, it hasn't been lovely. Like, let's be real. It hasn't been lovely. It hasn't been gorgeous. I mean, I've been gorgeous. She's not been gorgeous. Subscribe. Click the button that's as red as my big mosquito bite because I had to go outside in the middle of the night. Like this video. Give it a pity like. Do you know why you're gonna give it a pity like? Pity this woman who can't keep her mouth closed and is obviously just so jealous and pressed about this beauty and her lack of beauty that she had to hate. My Instagram is actually so ugly. I look a lot better there, let me tell you. My hair's not as frizzy on there. Yeah. Bye.